Hello, this is the second part of tutorial about making calculator in Microsoft Visual Basic 2008 Express Edition. So we have our form here. Now we need to code it. Obviously, first thing we need to do, as I made a mistake last time, we need to change equals button name as it goes with variable equals, and so let's call it cmd equals, and that should not make error anymore. So now we are going to click programmer buttons. So if you click add, so first we need to program our numbers. Let's click on 1, and obviously there is our command privative. So now we need to type display dot text equals display dot text ampersand and brackets 1. So obviously that's what we'll do is 1. It's adding 1 every time we click. Obviously no more buttons are working. So now what we need to do is the best idea to copy it, and now we need to add this function to every other number. So 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on to 6, 7, 8, 9, and 0. Oops. Okay, so that's our numbers done, and they should work like this. Yeah, they are working. So obviously what it says is display, so this text equals display dot text and ampersand in brackets 8, so it's adding new number into the text box every time we click. It's not overwriting. Now we're gonna do our clear button, which will be a bit different. So we are clicking here, and it will be display text equals 0. So obviously it's not equaling 0 and adding it every time we click, but it just overwrites it. So if we type anything here, etc., it will clear it saying 0. So that's our numbers and clear button done. Now we need to code our now we need to add a few dimms here, and first thing, above public class form1 we need to type option explicit on. Obviously that's what we'll do, is it will make sure that variables it's using only variables that we defined in here, not any else. Then we're gonna type here dim number 1, like no1, as single. Now dim number 2 as single. So obviously they both are number 1, so it's like if we click 1, 2, 3 plus, and it will go to 0 if we define it nicely here. So dim again number a, so it means number answer. Doesn't make sense, does it? Then dim calc as string. Oops. Yeah, sorry, it's string, correct. So obviously this is our mathematic process here. We're gonna describe it in somewhere there in a few seconds. That's our answer, that's number 2, so after we click plus or anything, number 1 is here. So now we have to program these buttons here. So let's say we're gonna do a plus first. So it's number 1 equals val, and in brackets display text closing bracket display text equals 0 calc equals plus. So there is our number one. It's using this process, so it's called number one here. And then it's display text 0, so it's resetting it. So if we click, if first we are typing something in the calculator, let's say 1, and then we click plus, it will make display saying 0 and make process plus, so it will be adding here. Now we need to repeat this process for every other number, so what we're gonna do is copy it and paste into here. So iter minus, we're just changing this. Now equals, just make sure that you're not like typing little star like that, as we want it to work as x, as it types here in the text here. So now divide. Okay, that's our button done. As you see, for now there is no buttons, I mean there is no number 2, anything like that. Now what we want to do is to program equals button as first we have to type number 2 equals val in bracket display text. So it's opening the command here, described here. And now we're gonna use if command. So if calc, so mathematic process, equals plus, that's equals here, then number answer equals number 1 plus number 2. So obviously number answer, calculator and everything exists now, so it's number answer equals number 1 plus number 2. It's making an answer something, and now it will be after end if we're gonna do display text equals number answer, so it's getting the variable from here. Now we have to copy it, and number 2 again, display text if calculator process equals minus, then obviously it's minus here, so we're gonna delete it from here. It must be on the end. Now we're gonna do it x, and here we're gonna put a little star as it's mathematic process described now. And again I'm gonna delete this, I don't know why I'm copying this. So now dividing here. So that's us really done in here. Now we're gonna run our calculator and it should work. I hope it's working. So let's say 1 2 plus 1 2 equals, yeah, it's working, 24, or clear. Okay, 5 times 5 equals 25. 10 divided by 5 equals 2. Obviously if we're gonna put 8 divided by 0, it will say obviously infinity in English. Oops, my Skype turned on. It will be infinity in here, but obviously I have Polish version, so it says infinity in Polish. Okay, so in next tutorial I'm gonna show you how to delete this message and make a message box saying that you can't divide by 0. Okay, so subscribe my channel and see you.